Hello Aries, thank you guys for tuning in today. We are doing the June monthly reading, and again this is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Guys, please remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. If you're interested in something more specific or more accurate for your situation, shoot me an email. We can book a private session. Also, please allow 3 to 5 days right now for the bookings, or for me to get the reading out to you. Okay. In special cases, questions I am able to get out within like 24 hours. That's not a problem. And also, just thank you guys for all the support so far, and for being here. You know, this is something new for me. Well, putting myself out there and doing readings for a larger group of people. So it's just getting the information out, and the messages that I get. I'm intuitive reader, so a lot of those messages are coming from my guides as to what is going on. Alrighty. So also, I do readings in Spanish if any of you are interested. Okay. And now let's get to it. With love and light, let's begin this reading today. Okay, and let's see what's going on for the sign of Aries. And this is for the month of June 2019. Okay, and Aries, let's see what's going on for you guys. Again, a month of decisions for you, some of you. Feel that this is a month, a key month for you guys. Half of the year, we're in, you know, the 6th month. The year's almost over, basically, yes. I feel like this 6 months had just flown by right now. But I see you guys kind of like creating new things, making decisions, important decisions for you guys, on things that are going to shape your life or make a big difference in your lives. Okay, there's a lot of old things kind of like dying out. There's a lot of old things just being destroyed right now. Some of these things are out of your hands and out of your control. So if you're feeling some type of anxiousness, don't feel too stressed. It's just things that are being shifted right now, and things that are being placed where they need to be placed, to kind of like, to, you know, for your benefit, basically. In 2019. Wow. All right, this is new beginnings, okay? New beginnings coming in. A new path, a new journey, maybe a new job, a new project, a new relationship coming in for some of you. But good things are coming in, all right? And let's see. Okay. Mm. And I'm just showing you the cards so that I can, just in case that you don't see them here. Okay. Alrighty. So for some time, you guys have been, I feel that you guys have been waiting on something. You're waiting on an answer. You're waiting on some type of decision coming up. You guys have been putting in a lot of work recently into a project, into your work, into you just getting ahead in general. Okay, so it's everything like you've just been trying to work, and just kind of like get things going, planting your seeds, to get, you know, to get the fruits of your labor. There's something you're going to There's something that has been delayed though. The situation has kind of been delayed. Okay. You've dealt with a lot of illusions. You've dealt with a lot of things that weren't really tangible. You've dealt with a lot of what's it called? While trying to create, you've been dealing with a lot of just kind of like bullshit things that, you know, you get your hopes up, but those things weren't really tangible. They weren't really going to be there for the long run. They weren't really strong. There was not stability in those things. So you've been continuously working, but you have not given up. Okay, so you continue to work, trying to get everything, you know, up to date, up to par, and just getting yourself ahead. All right. Benefits, your fruits of your labors are going to start coming in. All right. Those are things that you're going to start seeing. The little seeds that you planted or that you've been planting, you're going to start seeing them come to life or come to fruition. Okay. I'm getting there might have been a lot of illusions too with a group of people in this, not necessarily celebrations, but I'm getting that there's a lot of things that you kind of have been balancing out within, be it the work force, the work atmosphere, or be it personal. But there's things that you kind of like been juggling. You've been trying to please everyone. You've been trying to make sure that everyone is in a place where they're happy with you, and that's impossible to do. All right, so don't burn yourself out. And I feel that that's something that has been happening. You've kind of like put so much shit on your weight on your shoulders that now that's weighting you down, and it has been weighting you down. Because I feel like there's been this restless energy that you're not stopping, that you're going, and you've been going, looking for results. Okay, these things have been, kind of like delayed. All right. But there's other things that are being taken out of your way. Okay, so those are things that have been delayed right now, and those are things that are going to start moving, okay, throughout the month. So the situation, whatever you've been fighting against, whatever you've been fighting for, those are things that are going to start moving little by little. It's something that has been delayed, but it's just also I'm getting for you to kind of see things in a different light. There's things that you needed to understand before these things start taking off, okay? Because you're going to be able, or you're going into a period of creativity. You're going into a period of power. You're going into a period where you're going to be able to, create what it is that you want. You're going to be able to manifest. Okay, so after this little delay, things will start moving little by little until it reaches a point, okay, that things are going to be just freaking like they're just going to take off, and you're not going to stop. All right. There's offers coming in, okay, but you're like in a period of transformation right now. You're in a period of, again, needing to have understood some things and needing to have seen some stuff in order for you to be ready for what's coming up ahead. Okay, so I feel some also at the workplace there might have been some disagreements, again trying to please everyone, but just coming up a little bit short because you cannot please everybody. Okay, karma. Okay, you have the Magician, the Hangman, all in the present moment. Okay, three major arcanas right now in the present moment, okay, working with you. This is a strong force that's around you at this moment. And again, you are where you need to be in this moment. So if you're feeling anxious, if you've been feeling down, if you've been feeling stuck, okay, know that it's going according to plan. Everything is moving according to plan right now. So do not, and with Ten of Cups being your obstacle, okay? This is what came out as your obstacle. This is something that you kind of just need to try to shake it off. Try to shake it off and stay positive. Stay in a positive state of mind, because things are going to work out, okay? Things are going to work out little by little, but everything is just being placed where they need to be placed. So keep that in mind. And you know, before you go and start just going into that zone of retreating, okay, of just shutting everybody out, in whatever situations you've been unable to conquer right now, it's for a reason. They weren't meant to be, and it wasn't the time for those things to be. You weren't ready yet, okay? Again, I see a lot of work, a lot of hard work being put in. um, those are things that are being recognized. Those are things that the universe is seeing. Those are things that your guides are seeing, okay? So you haven't been giving up, and this is your advice. Keep moving. Um, keep moving up ahead, okay? Keep going and removing obstacles out of your way. There's good things coming in, and you're going to end up on top, all right? So just make sure that you remember that when everything else, if you get, you know, those little pebbles on the road, that they're just pebbles, okay? It's not something that you cannot overcome. So you are in a very strong place right now. You have a lot of guidance. You have a lot of energies within and around you that are helping you and that are pushing you forward, to achieve what you want to achieve, to get those dreams that you want to get, okay, to get to the goals that you wanted to get. And I get that also fake people around you. There's been fake people around you giving you the wrong advice. Okay, make sure that you listen to yourself. Make sure that you listen to what your God is telling you, because at the end of the day, you are the one who knows how you feel. Okay, so I that in that they're just like whispering that in my ear right now. You have there's people that are not there. You have friends that are not your friends. You have friends that are showing you that they're not showing you their true colors, okay, or that they call themselves friends, but at the end of the day, they're secretly hoping that you fail. All right, so start to recognize who's who. Start to pay attention to how you feel around certain people, okay, and take that into consideration. All right, don't talk about your stuff to everybody. Okay, your plans, keep them to yourself until you see something materialize, because those energies sometimes brings, you know, they bring us down, or they bring down our plans. And yes, it exists, it happens, and it's out there. Okay, let's go into your relationships for the month of June. I see that happy times. What's going on with the relationship? Somebody from the past recently made their sorry, their way into you, or somebody from the past has recently betrayed you. Okay, but this is somebody that you may have been dealing with on and off. Things not very, and I feel like there's a lot of juggling here, and this is something that you've been carrying on for the last couple of months. Okay, there's just this disagreements. There's kind of like you're fighting with yourself on whether to stay or whether to go, but there's something in this relationship that is not working out. Well, I mean, you got the Three of Swords, so pay attention to that. Again, fake people around you telling you things that are not what they seem. So pay attention to that, okay? So it's things that I feel like somebody's juggling. And again, I think that the same thing came out for Aries last month. So this is something that you've been dealing with, okay? That you've been dealing with for a little bit. It's time for a new beginning, though. It's time for you to make a decision. It's time for you to, you know, be strong, have the willpower. I feel that this is something that has been more kind of like lust than true love. So you have to pay attention to that. There's just a lot of like raw energy within this. There's a lot of intense energy. There's a lot of passion that I see. There's like, you know, it's intense. I'm getting that it's intense, but at the same time, it's a burden to you. Okay, there's when it's good is good, when it's bad is bad. All right. You have to decide though. You cannot, and I am not anyone to tell you what to do. But this is something that it's kind of like back and forth. There's lies in here. There's a lot of lies in here. And this is not something that I don't think anyone wants to deal with. But it's kind of like it's more lust than anything else. Again, but it's like you're sucked in, or one of the other parties is sucked in. Um, and some of you, it may be this. Well, this is you. This is fire sign. Okay, fire energy. A lot of fire energy. Um, and at the same time, there's somebody who's kind of like on the defensive, right? Or just kind of putting up a little wall. There's like I don't know what it is, but there's a barrier in there. There's some obstacles. There's again, I'm getting lies. There's deceit going on. Things are not what they seem. So just be careful, okay, with the situation, because next thing you know, you're going to be trapped in it for a couple of months, and then it's harder to just, you know, put yourself in a position to actually be with someone who does want to be with you, who is going to acknowledge you, and who is going to um, give you the place that you deserve. So remember that you're beautiful. If you're a guy, you're handsome. But do not underestimate yourself, okay? Don't put yourself down. With the situation, it's something that you've been dragging along. It's something that's been a burden, okay? One day you're good, the next day you're not. It's like a roller coaster ride. So just pay attention to that. And again, only you can decide on what you want to do, where you want to go, but just keep that in mind, okay? Nobody needs to, or nobody deserves to be hurt or to hurt. Again, this could be you or this could be the other party. So the energies could, you know, alternate or go one way or the other. So just remember that. Okay. Let's see what's going on at work. There's like a new beginning, a new idea that you're getting. There's a new idea that you're getting. Okay, inspired by either somebody, there may be an older man that's helping you out, or that's going to help you out, or that's going to play a big part in this new idea that you have, or in this new project that you're starting. Okay, there's changes coming in at work, in the work area, in the work situation, or in your finances. So you may be going, you may be leaving behind, and again, a lot of the burdens. I feel that you guys have been putting in a lot of work. You have been stressing a little bit, and you've been putting in, you've been kind of like focused. All right, you've been there's something also that you've been learning. For some of you, I see learning going on. I see a lot of research, but you're also, it's kind of like you're tired though. Something that has been worrying you a lot, and I feel that in the place of work, things haven't been exactly too great. There's a change though coming in, and again, this may be you changing jobs or you changing positions, but there's a change coming in at work. Okay, and it's kind of like you moving to a position of leadership. This is interesting because this came out for Pisces too. Okay, yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. There's something, whatever you've been working in, whatever you've been desiring, whatever you've been wishing for, things are going to start coming in. All right, so have faith. Have, again, breathe. Dreams are going to start coming in for you. Dreams are going to start manifesting. And again, this is like you're maturing at the same time. You've moved up. You've like advanced. So the last couple of months, I see a lot of like just reading, researching, trying something new, or just trying to come up with something new. But this is an idea that you've had in your mind, and it's actually now in this month, things are going to start materializing. Okay, things are going to start to kind of move little by little, and you're going to see a change. Okay, financial worries that you've been dealing with. You're going into a new cycle. Okay, the wheel of fortune is turning, and you're gonna, I feel like you're gonna have to make a choice, right? You're gonna have to make a decision, where you might kind of like feel a little, and I don't want to say upset, but I want to say you're going to be reminiscing on old days. This is something that I feel that it's a big change. Is going to affect you, and it's definitely going to play a big role for the next couple of months, because this is something completely different that you're going into. This is something completely different. For some of you, if you, again, I said this in another reading, but the psychic field, if that's something that you're interested in, it's also a good time for you to go into it. Okay, you have all these major arcanas right now at this present moment of you creating. So this is beautiful. You're able to create. Okay, this idea you're able to put into play and get it out there and start materializing. But remember that you have to stay positive. Okay, don't, that's going to be your struggle this month, to kind of like get through the little roadblocks that are put in your path. This is something that you have what it takes. You have the tools that you need to move past this, and to move into a new situation, into a new and put yourself in a new position. All right, so just little by little, you're gonna get to where you need to get. You have to stay strong. Okay, there's battles that you are going through, but that you're going to be coming out on top. So you have the victory card in there as your advice, meaning keep moving. Okay, keep moving, keep going, and you're gonna see results. Okay, is this, let's see now. And okay, it's like you're tired, and you're leaving behind, again, you're leaving behind something that has not been too pleasing for you. Okay, you're just walking away. There's a move, again, it could be a literal move, that you're moving away from one cycle, moving into the next cycle, moving up, moving away from the financial issues. Okay, moving away from the bullshit that people were around you were kind of like putting you through, moving away from sadness, and it's beautiful, moving away, okay, from this place of stagnation. Okay, things are going to start moving again. So whatever has been delayed, things are going to start moving now. Okay, if you've been kind of like stuck, things are going to start moving. If you've been just kind of like hoping for that big break, you're going to start moving towards it. Okay, okay, so moving away from the financial stresses. change coming in. Okay, so it's a month where things are going to start moving. Okay, moving away from the anxiety, the financial stress, if you've been going through a financial hard time. So just take it one day at a time. Things are coming in little by little, and you just, if you some of you may be relocating, like physically, like literally relocating from your jobs to, again, another job. Some of you may be moving, so this is a month where things are going to change for you, and this is a turning point in many of you's lives. Okay, right? You're moving change, okay, into the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so hang in there. Things are coming in for you. Do not despair. Don't think that things are, again, those little roadblocks. If you get them, you'll deal with them. Okay, you're strong, and they're not there forever. This is only temporary. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna pull a couple of oracle cards to see what the angels have to say, what message they have for you for this month of June. Teaching and learning, moon cycles, and peace. All right, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, so teaching and learning. One moment while I find the descriptions. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. You are a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle in which information comes to you when you need it. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new ideas or learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust in your teachings and learning abilities as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You are an intelligent and wise being. Know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. Okay? Moon cycles is the next one. And this is it again. If some of you are starting or are interested or going into the spiritual field, you're being divinely guided at this moment. So this is a time that it's a good idea to jump in. So the moon cycles, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon the cycles. The full moon is a perfect time to release anything you're done with. The new moon is a time to focus on manifesting desires and intentions, and the evening before the full moon is an optimal time for healing and for recharging healing instruments such as crystals and oils. Spend time looking at the moon and notice how you feel in relationship to its cycles. As you discover the moon's connection with your vitality and moods, you'll be more in touch with divine magic. Okay? So watch out for the next new full moon coming up. All right. Now remember that. And peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Look past the surface of the situation and see the underlying truth that everyone involved is a child of God filled with love. By focusing upon this truth, you elicit loving behavior and solutions, even though appearances may seem otherwise. Trust that a higher wisdom is in charge. Love is the only power that exists, and its light shines away any seeming darkness. Hold the intention to look for examples of this light within yourself and others, and you'll have more light in your mind, heart, thoughts, and life. This knowledge is the foundation of peace. All right. So, thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It was a pleasure bringing you this message. And again, just have patience. Have patience that everything is going to turn out and that everything is being situated for your highest good. Okay, so there's a little, a couple of bumps on the roads coming up ahead, but you are going to have the strength and the tools to get over whatever it is that is thrown your way. You are not alone at this moment, okay? And your angels are with you. So, and again, um, so again, blessings. I hope you have a great month. And I see you guys next month. Thank you for watching.